So James and I commonly hear people talking about dropshipping quite a bit, especially online, and how much money you can make. While this is true to some degree, we strongly recommend that you build something that you can be proud of and build a brand. Brand equity and building your own product with your own IP and having your own customer base under that is so important because it creates longevity. The problem with dropshipping is that, sure, you can make quick dollars very easily at the start, but we often see that a lot of these businesses die early on and there isn't much longevity at all associated with them.
And your enterprise value of your business when you're building a brand will be much larger than if you're dropshipping. When you're dropshipping, you're always constantly looking for the next big thing, the next trending thing. You always have to keep up to date. Whereas if you own a brand and you constantly work on it and you're working hard towards building something special, then that business could be big enough to be your lifetime business. And that's exactly what we're doing with Elias Skin. We're trying to build a 10-year business, having 20 products, being all over the globe in retail stores and selling online. And that's what's going to give us a massive enterprise value one day.
So dropshipping is quite simple. Essentially, it's when you set up a website or a shop, you find a supplier overseas or in Australia who manufactures a product for you. When you sell to a customer, you order from the manufacturer and they ship directly to the customer for you. So you don't actually have to hold stock or outlay money at all really at the start, apart from in your marketing effort. The problem with this is that you don't own the IP of your product, and you're generally selling a product that everybody's selling.
When you're building a brand, you own the product, you own the IP, and you own the customers. And this way, every single time someone comes to your store, they're buying directly from you. You're responsible from supply chain all the way till they get the product. That's not the case in dropshipping. You're relying on other people, the product is coming from another factory, and a lot of the time the customer can be waiting for months. If you want to build a brand, customer service is everything, and when it comes to dropshipping, customer service doesn't almost exist because so many things can go wrong when you're dropshipping.
So there's a few important characteristics that you need to focus on when building a brand. The first is customer. Customers are everything. Without customers, your business ultimately won't survive. So you need to make sure your customer service is top priority, shipping times are good, you're communicating with customers if there's delays, overall keeping them happy.
Product is the second most important thing. You need to have a good product. You need to have a product that works and a product where people are going to come back and buy it. If you want to build a brand, you need to rely on your retention rate increasing and having customers return. You can't just churn through customers because if you do, then after 3 years, you're not going to have a business. So our main focus with Elias Skin is increasing our retention rate, making sure our customers are coming back and purchasing 2 or 3 months after their last purchase. Another important thing about building a brand is ensuring that you have good people around you. And if you're outsourcing, you need to make sure those people are passionate about the business like you are. If you don't do this, then the brand won't have success as they won't be able to contribute as much as you are. Whoever's working with you or alongside you has extreme passion for the brand, understands the brand and understands the products. This way they can get the message out there just like us as the founders.
The last thing that you really need to focus on is your marketing and your branding, and these two coincide with each other. First thing is your branding. Your branding needs to be consistent across all product, emails, marketing, Facebook ads, everything from when a customer orders to when they deliver the product. The second thing is marketing. So it's how you're reaching out to your customers, which channels are you using, what audience are you using to resonate with those customers, and that's really important. And it also involves in marketing to get them to repeat buy and be lifelong customers, and as well as, I guess, tying back into building a community. Community is everything with a brand, especially in a competitive niche like skincare where people jump around different brands a lot. If you can build a community and focus on that community and provide value to that community, it'll increase the longevity of your business.
And building a community builds loyalty. Once you have loyalty, then you can continue to grow without having to worry about acquiring new customers. If you have loyalty from your customers because they believe in your movement, they believe in your mission and for what you stand for as a business, then that's all you have to focus on, and you'll continue to nourish those customers to ensure that they continue to come back when you're launching new products.
One important thing to mention is that with dropshipping, you can easily lose money just as quickly as you can make it. So there's been many instances in our career that we've seen and both that we've experienced where we've lost just the same amount of money as we have as made it through Facebook ads. So just because you can make quick money dropshipping doesn't mean that you can't lose it just as quickly. The other thing to mention with that is that If you compare a company like Apple, for example, where they launch a new iPhone every 6 to 12 months, people just buy it instantly without even knowing what it does because the brand's so strong. If you compare that to a dropshipping brand, it's not easy to get a customer to buy a second time or even a first time because you're not focusing on building a brand and building loyalty through the brand.
When people launch dropshipping brands, they usually just focused on making money rather than nourishing their customers and rather than giving good customer service. They're constantly looking for the next big thing from a factory where they have no control over and they don't really know where it's made or where it's coming from. When you build a brand, you know everything. You know what's going on from supply chain all the way to when it gets to the customer. I think what's important when building a brand and where you really start to see the financial benefits is once you build a community like we have with Elias Skin, we have tens of thousands of people on our Facebook community, which is a Facebook page where Elias Skin girls and our customers can connect with one another and ask each other for advice, how to use products, what step process do they use the products in. We feel like because we've got that, and on top of that, we have 800,000 followers on Instagram. Every product we launch, we're able to really enter the market quite strong and already have a foundation of customers that are waiting to buy the product. And that is key because they're the customers that you care about, the ones that are loyal to you and the ones that really are obsessed with your brand. Obsessiveness is a big word, but that's what's important when it comes to building a brand. You want your customers to be extremely obsessed with you and everything that you do.
So let's use Elias Skin as an example. If James and I were to launch Elias Skin as a dropshipping business and purchase a pre-made face mask from a manufacturer, and we were then scaling like crazy, for example, going from 1,000 orders to 100,000 orders, and we wanted to take that product and make it elsewhere, we wouldn't own the IP of that product, which puts limitations on us being able to grow with the scale. The second thing is we wouldn't have full control over the manufacturing process, how quickly we can get products out the door. We wouldn't be able to nurture our customers in terms of keeping them up to date with shipping times as well as we can now. And even little things like with influencer marketing, we wouldn't be able to easily just grab stock and have it readily available to ship out to people because we'd be ordering from the manufacturer as our orders come in, which would just be a logistical nightmare. Whilst doing dropshipping isn't always a bad thing, I would highly recommend, and so would James, is that you focus your energy and efforts on building a brand. Create something with longevity, something that you can be proud of, and good luck with it. And finally, we hope you guys enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next video.
Hey guys, hope you're loving our videos and that you're getting heaps of value from them. If you are, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to join the Founder Fam. If you did enjoy this video and want to continue to master your skills, make sure you click here to access your free training now, where we'll go into way more depth with this founder.